Nigerians, Peter Obi don expose everything for public. Make we no allow President Tinubu to see this video abeg. Make we no allow President Tinubu or any APC supporter to see this interview, this video you guys see on this background, this interview wey Peter Obi just grant some few seconds ago, where Peter Obi dey expose a lot of things for inside this particular video about the happenings in this country and how they wan take send the APC or how they wan take send una power back to Lagos 2027. See, make una just lis ten to the video, make una hear wetin Peter Obi, wetin this man, wetin dey expose for inside this particular video about the happenings in this country, and make una share the video.
From removal of subsidy is being given to the state, as we are told. Do you intend to reverse the subsidy removal, removal of subsidy, or you intend to concentrate the entire money at the center and not given to the governors? Thank you, Your Excellency.
Let me quickly answer this too. Who told you it's being given to the governors?
Okay, for example,
who told you?
That's what I said we are being told.
No, I said who told you?
The source, from the presidency, even the governor said.
Who said subsidy removed?
The president.
So why are you listening to another person? It is the person who said subsidy removed should come out and say where the money is going. Leadership is about communication. Somebody came and took your money and said, I'm removing this. I came to your house now and said, sir, you can no longer enjoy these benefits because I want to use it for something else. And then you're listening to another person. You're not saying they told you. Who are they? We elected somebody. These are some of the things we want to stop in this country. If you go to Britain, the person who will tell you where that money is going is British Prime Minister. You go to America, it will be the American president. If you go to India, it will be Modi. That's the person you elected. We want people who were elected now to talk to us, not through proxies. It is time for them to come out from wherever they are hiding and talk to us. He announced subsidy removed. We want him now to tell us where the money is. If he's giving it to governors, tell us. If he's giving it to our wives, tell us. So we can go to them and say, hey, madam, I hear you are not the one collecting this money. Where is my own? Somebody needs to tell us where the money is. Not through proxies, because we didn't hire them. The person that is elected is the person that is supposed to talk to the nation. If I'm president of Nigeria, I will not talk through proxies. I will have spokespeople to tell Nigerians about what is happening. But in a critical issues like this, I'm the one that will address the nation and tell them what is happening. That's what, because I'm the one who's elected. It's my responsibility. That's number one. Your number first, the second question was on issue of
educational
disadvantage. Let me tell you, you know why you're talking about all those things? Because there's nothing fundamentally wrong with Nigeria. No. We don't have more, all these things we're talking about, having more tribes, ethnicity, language. Indonesia have at least 3 or 4 times more languages, tribes than Nigeria. It's because of sharing. Once you have sharing, once you have this, you were talking now about when they go for job employment, it is because of the method of sharing. You can decide today to earn all that if we choose to be productive. We have less than 300 universities. I said, I'm telling you, so I'm comparing you with one country now. Indonesia have over 3,000 universities, 10 times. Their population is about 280 million. We are about 230. They have over 3,000 universities. We have about 300. If you go there and want to go to anything, you become. If you go there and finish, you go to India, go to anywhere and finish school, you can start your own hospital. If you're caring people with nobody, you don't need any job. It's because we are used to, where do you want to work? People will ask me now, I want to go to custom. How can somebody who graduated? Because it is stealing and sharing. That's why somebody can come out of university and say he wants to go to custom, go to police. I want to work in NLP. No! People are starting their own businesses, even from school. All these people we are doing today, people who created the companies like Apple, they didn't go to anywhere. It was in the garage. As Steve Jobs and Wozniak started Apple and was able to bring Josh Colley, who was president of Pepsi, to come down and work with them. We have so many talented young people here that need support. If you give them support, they don't need to be looking at this thing you're looking. It is by creating that people, once the country becomes productive, all these things will fizzle away. You won't have it anywhere. It's in other countries until they move them from consumption, from sharing. The reason why today we are debating is that I want to start creating a country where people's talent and hard work will match up the opportunity. All these things will disappear. Nobody will care about who is educationally disadvantaged, educationally advantaged. It doesn't bother anybody. What you need is to give everybody a basic education, create an environment where people can thrive, where their creativity, where everything. Quebec draw Spain. It was the only goalless, is it?
Yeah.
Is it not goalless draw?
I think that was the only match they didn't win.
They don't match they win with. Quebec is 500,000 people, 525,000 people. They stopped Spain, mighty Spain, because they were organized. So it's not a question of is how prepared are we as a nation. We must stop this sharing, going to this, going to do that, and everything. That's where I said.
All right. The next question, please.
Your Excellency, good evening, Your Excellency, Chukwuma Okenwa. Your Excellency, beyond the dynamics of counting the votes in Nigeria, a greater dynamic is making votes count. And two institutions are pivotal to making that happen, vis-a-vis INEC and the judiciary. But judging from 2023 elections, where we didn't see INEC or the judiciary live up to its expectation, two moments stood out for Nigerians. The time just before the results were announced, and of course, when we looked up to the judiciary. So it then follows that just counting the votes is not enough, but making it count. What do you think Nigerians must do in 2027 to ensure that beyond having their votes counted, that truly their votes are made to count? Thank you.
I'm not cutting in. The people can do it comfortably. If Nigerians want their vote to count today, it will count. Or they will count the person who didn't count it. Period. It's a very simple thing. It's your vote. This vote must count here. It's impossible. There's no. You can decide that. There's happened in nations all over the world. Their children are being kidnapped. Their children are being killed. They're in hunger. So many Nigerians today don't know where the next meal will come from. So what are you waiting for? You must insist. We want this vote to be counted. That was what I said when you talked about governor. But that day, it's Nigerians that will collect money and vote and then go back and say, oh, we are being kidnapped, we are being this. No. This is time to say no to all that. And if you say no, it will happen. quote me anywhere. Nothing will happen. All this is they are doing is just Nigerians will determine it will work. Judiciary will work the day Nigerians. Remember, election 2027 is not between Peter Obi, Atiku, and President Tinubu. It is between the people and the government. If we are going to go to court, it's the people that will go to court. The people. When the people come to court, the judge will give right judgment. Because he will know. That is it. So the people must now own the process and say enough is enough. That's why the people can now own governance. We can no longer take it where you choose to govern anyhow. I asked a question this evening that it costs more to keep a local government chairman, a governor, a president in Nigeria than it costs to keep a governor in America. More. The biggest state in America is California. A nation, a state of over 4 trillion economy. Far bigger than most, about the 6th or 7th biggest economy in the world. Just one state. But if they see the governor in a 6-car convoy, it will not be the mass protest he will face the next day. He will leave that office. So it is time for us to say no. Not celebrate rascality and criminality and be asking Peter, how do we protect that vote? We put the people all over the place. If you're protecting your own in Enugu here, somebody is protecting his own in Soka, somebody is protecting, that's how it's going to be protected. And after protecting it, you make sure that whatever Peter is preaching, he's doing it. If he doesn't do it, he said, no. This is time for us now to tell those who are campaigning, we are taking record. When they come in, they must either serve or we show them that we are a country. Not when they come in, they start giving us the excuse. What we saw when we came in is different from what were you seeing when you were making promise. If you now, I'm not saying you achieve 100% of what you said, but if you don't, like somebody promised us that if I don't give you power, don't vote for me. What we want to know now is why you made that promise. If that is not working, you should come out and tell us why. Not that process telling us, but it was you who made that promise. That you deliver power, and if I don't do it, don't vote for me. Now you're sitting down, and people are telling us, is it when you're outside, you won, now that you're inside? That's nonsensical. Nonsensical. Shouldn't be. Should be you appealing to us and saying, I promise this. People don't expect 100% result in some cases, but they want 100% effort. And you have to explain it.
Good evening, Your Excellency. It's a pleasure to have you today in this station. My name is Emmanuel Dikachi Wachuko Esquire. Your Excellency, as a member of the youth constituency, we have been told time after time that the youth are leaders of tomorrow, and we've been wondering when will that tomorrow come. You have listed a lot of things that you are going to do for the country if you eventually emerge as the president, and I'm curious to know the roles of the youth are going to play in your government, whether there will be a willing passenger or whether they're going to be involved in key sectors of the economy and governance and whatever that you plan to do for the country. So I'm wondering that you may throw light in the light of your earlier stated manifesto today. Thank you so much.
Well, I've been talking about youth today. Everything I've said about small businesses is about youth. In fact, the youth should actually now be the ones to determine their own future. Because their future does what we are doing now will take its revenge on you. Because all this money we are borrowing, we won't be alive when they demand for repayment. So you should be the one now and say, hey, no. You can't borrow this. You know, none of you now know how much, what year the bonds they issue will be paid. Are you aware now that Nigeria is issuing bonds to be paid in 2048, 2050? We won't be there. We're all gone. Even if we are not gone, what are you going to do with us after when we are 85 age? Nothing. We have nothing to, we're not part of it any longer. Because this rascality, this misgovernance will take its revenge on you, you should be the one now fighting to ensure that the right person is in government. When will you lead? You have first to allow people who have capacity and everything to come on in charge. But if you continue the way you're going now, where some of you are doing all sorts of things, city boys, city girls, all sorts of characters all over the place, well, when the time comes, you now push yourself into village people because it's you. You've chopped your future.
My name is Jessica Dinwoke. You said that education is central to one of the ways to solving the many problems we have in Nigeria. And as a classroom teacher, I'm particularly concerned about this because we've seen cases where they've been improved or a bigger budget is made for education. For instance, in Enugu State, where we have about 32% of the state budget going to education. And we have also seen that that does not automatically translate to improved outcome. So my question is this: how would your administration ensure that every investment or budget that is made for education is actually monitored and accounted for? Thank you.
Well, your question should have been thrown to my young brother, Peter Mba. I'm talking about, let me be direct. And I believe what he's doing, he has good intentions of doing the right thing by focusing on education. But whether the outcome, at times, the deliverable might not be that easy. Again, this is what I'm explaining. Even the governor have obligation to come and explain what he's doing and why maybe if he's not delivering and what is happening. But I assure you, education remains the #1 driver of development. The more educated a country is, the more developed. It is very simple. China can't be developing fast trains, fast this, producing this, without education. If what we're seeing in China today is because in 1978, the then leader then said, we focus on education. Scales and everything. In fact, if you read The Great Escape, think by Angus Deaton, you see it. That way it proves that countries that have invested and done more in education and health have done far better than countries that didn't. So it's a very simple thing. You invest in education. You can't go wrong with it. If you invest in education and health and put people out of poverty, you will definitely do better. And that any governor that is doing it, I think some governors are in the right direction. And I believe they will. But all these things need to be done. What I'm saying about the national level, you need to drive this process.
Thank you for watching that video. So guys, before you leave, look at the down here. Do well to subscribe and also put on notification bell so that whenever we upload any video in this great platform, you will be the first to see it. And please don't forget to drop your comment at the comment section what you think about this video, your opinion as well. See guys, this is where I'm going to end the video, and I will see you guys some other time.